Hi, today I want to talk to you about flying a Microlight long distance. What does it take to fly a Microlight long distance? Cross-country. That's an aircraft with 1 or 2 seats, fabric wing like a hang glider, open cockpit and cruises at 50 to 80 knots. That's around about 100 to 150 kilometers an hour. Is that even possible to fly such an aircraft long distance? Have you ever thought about that? How long will it take and how do you plan to fly a small aircraft like this in changing weather conditions? We have to consider many things when flying cross-country. First and foremost, of course, navigation, getting from point A to B. There are many other logistics to consider: weather planning, NOTAMs, which airports and where to put 4 people to stay overnight, as was my case on this journey. Obviously fuel is important too, but where and how? Cross-country flying involves preparing all the information for easy reference for each of the airports we are going to and maybe diverting to, for example, runways, circuit directions, elevations, radio frequencies and noise abatement procedures, and many other things as well. Another consideration is human factors and cold temperatures at elevation for long periods of time in the open cockpit. Clothing choice is very important, as are gloves and socks. We have to avoid military airspace, controlled airspace, altitude restrictions, mountains, activated restricted zones such as Amberley, which is an Air Force base just to the south of Brisbane. And be careful in danger zones like Dalby where there is gliding. And of course the flight planning must include arriving at the destination before last light, which is about 20 minutes after sunset. Recently I completed just such an unusual Microlight trip. But on my journey there was also the daily backup of camera cards and charging of batteries so you could see this episode. In this final episode of The Long Road South, Sparkles the Microlight, with company, makes her way north to a new home in Maryborough, Queensland. This is the second time I have made this journey. The first time I was alone in an older aircraft. The trip was from Maryborough, Queensland to Victoria and return. A total flight time of 5 days.